Well, hello everybody. Danny back from Deep South Homestead. Guys, I'm going to do something that's a little bit different to me today than what I normally do. I'm going to talk a little bit about what we do to eat and how we eat here at Deep South Homestead with the food shortages that's going on, the egg shortage and all this kind of stuff. You know, there's all this hype about all this kind of stuff, and people's always like, well, how do y'all eat? Or what's going on in your house? I mean, what kind of food do y'all eat, you know? So I'm just going to, just show you a little bit about what we do here. And I mean, I'm going to give you just a second here to turn the camera around. Right here, we were gifted several 50-pound bags of pecans by a subscriber, and I shell them out. And Ms. Wanda parches them ever so often. So we've got parched pecans we keep around to snack on all the time. Wanda's always making cornbread, and when she makes a pound of it, we chop it up into pieces and we put it over here in the refrigerator. And of course, when we eat, we have our yellow wax beans here from our Cherokee yellow wax beans here. We have them canned, and we will eat those on a daily basis. We've got canned pears here that I eat for breakfast every morning. Which Wanda puts them in salads and stuff like that. And then, of course, we have our satsuma juice we did in December this past year. We squeezed out. Of course, now she's got some sauerkraut back here she's made. And, you come over here and now what we got here. Oh, that's just been made. It's still hot. We've got our basmati rice. Now, this comes from McCaskill Farms. Up in Braggadocio, Missouri. We get our basmati rice from them. We've got our own peppers in that. We've got our own chicken in that we raised. We've got our own onions in that we raised. We've got our own carrots and all that stuff we raised here at our own place here. So I better put the lid back on that before Ms. Wanda gets upset at me letting it get cold. And we come over here. I just went out and harvested a big old head of cabbage. And we eat coleslaw every day. Now, Ms. Wanda makes some of the best coleslaw I have ever had.
As long as we have cabbage.
Yeah, as long as we have cabbage. Now, what she's doing over here now, let me take you over here and show you this. I just ran out to the carrot bed, and I snatched up a bunch of carrots because we're running a little bit behind on harvesting them. And I brought them in, and she said, well, I'll make something with that. So she's off over here in the sink peeling these things. That's one thing we like about these Corotas. They peel so easy. They don't have all these deep ridges in them like most carrots do that holds dirt and stuff in the crevices and all. Now the Corota carrot, I think, is grown mostly in Hawaii. We get ours from Kitazawa Seed Company now. But then look over here at the gold sitting here. Everybody's talking about there's no eggs. We just gave an elderly couple 2 dozen eggs yesterday because they just didn't have any eggs. And we have plenty of them. We don't wash them right away. We just leave them sitting on the counter here. And Ms. Wanda will wash, 2 to 3 dozen at a time.
5 to 6 dozen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I get really behind with carrot.
5 to 6 dozens, my friend. And then she'll put them in the refrigerator, and we'll eat off of those for the next couple of weeks while the chickens manufacture more. Now, we don't have a problem with our chickens not manufacturing eggs, and we feed ours 22% protein. Let them have all the tops off of these carrots here. The leaves off of them cabbages when I pull off over there go to the rabbits and the chickens, so that's feed for the animals. And guys, I want you to see this machine here. Like, look at this. This is a Salad Master. This thing's about 25, 30 years. That's probably 40 or 50 years old. This is how she makes that carrot salad. I mean, that stuff is so good. The carrot salad is so good. I'm telling you. Now, they make a device to actually push this down in here with, but it's just not out here right now. But
yeah, I do it the hard way.
Ms. Wanda, look at that. Ooh, that's some good eating right there, folks. But anyway, I just wanted to take y'all around here in our house and show you what we do for meals here at Deep South Homestead. we're not fancy people. We don't, you know, we don't go out and do this gourmet type stuff. We do, I'll show you this right here. We do keep an assortment of dried beans over here and our rice and stuff like that in these big old ball jars. That's one thing that we do. Let me take you where we go grocery shopping. I'm gonna show you guys where we go grocery shopping here. Let me find some lights here, because we leave our lights turned off to save electricity. Look at here. Let me turn it around. That'd probably be better. Okay. This is where we go grocery shopping at, right here. And guys, this is not that much food. This is, we keep all of our lard and our butter and all that right there on the bottom shelf. And the next shelf up, we keep some of our canned meats right there. And then you come on up another shelf, that's canned meats. Then you come on up here, there's more canned meats, but then you got our green beans. Ms. Wanda keeps that all separated out. And then she's got pear sauce and green, get my finger back, English peas and carrots and sweet potatoes and tomatoes and potatoes and an assortment of stuff over here. Some dry goods over here on the top corner over here. Then she comes across, she got her jams and jellies up there. She's got her pickle stuff there. More sweets right there. Pears, apples. Then you come on down here. We got figs and more apples. And then you come on down, we got more pears. And then down at the bottom, down under there, looks like some kind of blueberry jam or something like that. I mean, just an assortment. What we do is every so often, we head down to the cellar. Ms. Wanda takes a inventory of what we're lacking here, and we'll run down to the cellar and we come back and we replenish it. And this is our grocery store inside the house here. And guys, this is just a fraction of what we can. Now we have juices in the freezer. We have freeze-dried stuff all stored up and things for making things. And lots of people wonder, I'm going to take you around here and show you something else. You see all this right here? We save all our own seeds. Look down in here. There's more seeds down in there. More seeds over here. More seeds here. More Cherokee tans here. And up on top of this up here, I keep a little old, those are tomato seeds there. That's my mystery tomatoes, the one we got in the greenhouse out there. I'm saving my seed from them. And I'm going to take y'all back in here and show you something. Ms. Wanda's working on that coleslaw. Let's take a look at that. And this right here, now she's mixing up this coleslaw. She's got them carrots in there. She's going to put a spoonful or two of mayonnaise in that and mix it all in.
It's got a touch of sugar, some apple cider vinegar, the Bragg's with the mother in it.
Ooh, some good stuff.
Salt and pepper, and a touch of olive oil.
And then you're just gonna kind of like mix this all up here.
I just kind of get it started, and one way I mix stuff like this up that does pretty good is I get that started mixing in there. I've got this Tupperware lid. I used to use an ice cream bucket, 1 gallon, and put the lid on. And you gotta hold it because you don't want it going anywhere.
Oh no, I was thinking the same thing.
But I just shake it and it goes everywhere. And after a while, I'll come flip it, let it drain down, and do it again. And the mayonnaise mixes up in there.
Voila, look at that.
And you just want to toss it every now and then
I
to
just
get
wanna
that on the
eat it.
bottom. Danny will eat his share of this.
I can eat my weight in that.
I love coleslaw. Danny loves coleslaw.
I actually like it after it's been put in the refrigerator and let set for a
Now, I
day.
didn't put any pickles in this. A lot of people put pickles.
Yeah,
You can put pickles in it if you want, but we kind of like it just plain.
I like it just plain. I like it to set for a day and everything kind of like mesh, you know, that's what I call it. It
Yeah.
works out real good. You know. Look at that. Look how bright that. Look. Well, guys, here we are. She's making me a carrot salad. And don't chop my arms off and get all upset with me because we buy raisins, okay? I can't raise raisins. I mean, I guess I could if I really come down to it, but this right here, she makes me a carrot salad with these. And the Sun-Made ones are about the best organic ones there. You see that. Those are organic Sun-Made raisins. Yes, contrary to most people's belief, we do buy something from the, well, not from the grocery store. We actually order it.
I order most of the time.
But she's taking some pears here now. These are our own pears from our pear trees.
A lot of people use apples, and if you
Oh,
have
you could.
apples, that's
Yeah.
fine, but we have an abundance of pears. So I use pears. You
And
use what you
this,
have.
My friends, let me tell you something. This is some good eating right here now.
And I put this in little individual things so that when you want some, all you got to do is get your little jar out and eat it. And
Great for snacks.
yeah.
Like when we take our 9 o'clock break or our 3 o'clock break, works really good for that. Or if it's a sweet for the meal, you know.
According to when he needs it. But this will make about 6, maybe 7 or 8 little jars when I get through. And I don't have to do this again for nearly a week.
Yeah. And then let me draw a pause and come back over here just a minute. These right here that's left, Ms. Wanda's probably going to put these on a freeze dryer tray. She's going to shred them just like she just done these right here and put them on a freeze dryer tray, and we'll take them out there and she'll run them through that freeze dryer and she'll bag them up. And when all the carrots are gone this season, she'll go get one of them freeze dried bags out there and rehydrate them and make this right here again with it. And guys, let me hear. I'm here to tell you, you can't tell it from this fresh. It's just as good as this fresh is. I want to take this opportunity to give y'all a little bit of a heads up about how we do things here at Deep South Homestead, and to just let you know that, hey, it can be done. Now, we're not 100% self-sufficient. I don't believe that it's possible. Now, we're probably in the 90s as far as being self-sufficient. We raise all of our own meat. We raise all of our own vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. We just can't manufacture salt. We can't make the raisins. There's certain things like, I don't eat flour, but Ms. Wanda does eat flour occasionally. And we can't eat all that, manufacture that stuff. So we do buy stuff in bulk. Now, you probably see some stuff like here. I'll give you a for instance here. Let me see if I can show you this right here. This right here, this is freeze-dried sweet potatoes. Now, we will take these if we run out of sweet potatoes this year, and we will we'll use these. We keep them stored up here. We buy popcorn by the 25-pound bags from McCaskill Farms in Braggadocio, Missouri, and we will use that to make our cornmeal and our grits and our corn flour and all out of until we get our Danny corn up and get it growing and get it dried. This past year we had a crop failure because of the drought, and we weren't able to manufacture our own flour and cornmeal and stuff like that from it. We already had some from the previous year, but now we realize we're probably going to run a little bit low, so we're starting to buy up some organic popcorn to grind our own with. That's another video coming down the line. I'm going to show y'all using the mill to grind it with, and I'm just hoping that showing y'all what we do here today will help you to understand how that you can be self-sufficient on your homestead if you give it a chance. If you like these type of videos, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see if we can't make more of them. I know the lighting's probably bad in this, but But I'll see if we can't make more videos like this, and we'll keep you in the loop of what we're doing here at Deep South Homestead. So thank you guys once again from Deep South Homestead.